All right, here we go. Sunday, September 10th, start of the NFL season. I'm already about 10 minutes into the ride. I'm on Flagg Street, gonna go up by some houses up a little bit to the east of the Erie Airport. I don't come out here too often because of the traffic during the week. There's too much going past peak to peak, but I wanted to film a little bit of the downhill for you so you can see what it looks like. And then I'm going to be on the dirt for a little bit, and then you'll see, well, I'll be on the trail for about 10 minutes or so, and then you'll see, wow, that's a nice looking plane. It's a big plane landing in the airport. I don't know whether I got that in the shot or not. It's cool. But I'll film coming down the dirt and then probably back up to where I started here. So maybe a short 10-12 minute clip just to stretch the legs out. Been watching some football most of the day yesterday, not too much today, but I'm gonna watch the Cowboys tonight. Get a nice little downhill in here, get the legs further warmed up, and then head on the trail. Enjoy. Nice and cool today, probably 20 degrees cooler than yesterday. This is maybe in the low 70s, could even be in the high 60s. A little bit of a wind, which you can hear. But again, just stretching the legs out. It's good to get on the bike and really not have anywhere I have to be. No work I need to do. Just take a nice little stroll and see the sign there, Flagg Park trailhead. We'll film some of this. And you know, there are a couple of ways I can actually connect to the ride that I normally do that you've seen out by 287 on Lake Trail. If I go straight here far enough, I could actually head directly south, which I'm doing here. Head a little southeast here in a minute. This is west, but I'm going to turn back to the east here in just a sec. And that would take me to the longer loop. This is maybe about 45 to 55 minutes, depending on how I feel. Quite scenic though. Not much shade at all. Really almost no shade, truthfully, in the summer. So important to get out early or late, or like today with some cloud cover. And it's slightly uphill, but nothing that's unmanageable and ripped off. Pretty good clip there. Maybe 12-15 miles an hour with very little effort. But all these trees here, and another month will turn yellow, and this will be pretty scenic. So I could go right and head west. I'm not. Make a hard left, head east, and a little to the north, and then go up a small uphill. When the Broncos play the late game, great time to ride. slight uphill. Not enough to have to shift. The trail will go due north, which would go back at the baseline, which we're not going to do. We're going to turn, head east up to Anthem, and then turn around, come back down. Nice little uphill. Again, not steep, but just enough to make it hard to talk. I'll put in a little sprint here. Get the legs burning, wake up a little, head up to the top of this little hill, and then as you can see, this connects to Anthem. Some beautiful, beautiful homes. All those homes in front that you can see are facing due west. We're gonna turn around, call it good. Could go up more hill. I don't feel like it today. That took, excuse me, almost just under 20 minutes at a leisurely pace from the house. And now we'll head back down, pick up a little speed. This is the Coal Creek Trail, links up to Lake Lake. We're gonna make a little hard left again. This part of the trail would take me, if I kept going, for about 10 minutes or so, would take me to Lake Lake and eventually some of the familiar trail. I pretty much ride Lake Lake every morning when I can during the week. Under an hour and 20. Got a nice uphill, good warm up. Just enough time out on the bike to keep me fit and build my strength, my cardio, my leg power for Estes, which paid off just immensely. Still delighted. Yeah, it looks like they had a burn over there, controlled burn. That's directly south of where I am right now, about a mile away. There's a cyclocross race up there by those buildings. I've been out on that course before. Kind of fun, single track. My racing days are over, although I do pop in for a time trial now and then. And gonna head back to Flagg Park. Into the wind and rushing to struggle. So now I'm headed north again. Just a moment or two away from the parking lot. So like I said, depending on traffic, this is a 40 to 50 minute ride from the house. I'll do it when the kiddies aren't in school, because it's pretty flat and it's got some single track like that. And then here you'll see in a moment, I'll be back in the parking lot, and then I'll make a hard left and be back on Flagg Street, which I'll ride for about 1.5 miles where we started, and then I'll be on pavement and we'll call it good. But I wanted to film this just to see what the lighting looked like for one. It's the first ride that I've done where I haven't had sun, but it's still been in the middle of the day. And also just to give a different perspective. And I'm back on the pavement, back on Flagg. So we'll put it